Theme song.
Welcome back, sports fans, to the great game of sport, EarthBound.
EarthBound makes a lot more sense than America Ball.
What is America Ball?
America Ball, well, they call it gridiron, but that doesn't make sense. In America, they just call it football, but it's like the least football of all the footballs.
You carry the ball and throw it.
Well, there's only 11 minutes of it in a game, which is fucking deranged. Like, I can't work out how America Ball is America Ball, when really it should be Germany Ball. Because it's the most German sport. It's just organization. It's like, you know,
it's basically Risk.
Yeah. It's rich it's millionaires playing fucking concussion chess with black people and monster whites.
Excellent.
Like, have you seen that Gronk thing?
Yeah.
That's a fascinating shape.
I have to look it up because I just keep seeing Gronk everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and you're like, what is that? What's a Gronk?
Yeah.
Because Gronk sounds like an Australian slang term for your taint.
Yeah.
Like, fucking,
me Gronk.
Yeah, fucking caught me right in the Gronk.
Oh, yeah, fuck off. No.
Oh, you fucking gronked there,
Dude, yeah, that was
fucking right in the Gronk.
Oh, that was super. Oh, fucking come on now.
But like, this fucking sport, like, 11 minutes. There's 11 minutes of it in a fucking game, and this is in a country that needs fucking Michael Bay explosion graphics to get them to sit through 2 minutes of basic, not even news. Like, it's sort of just news-like sounds. And somehow, they all managed to sit and watch this fucking goddamn bullshit. And it's, like, it feels like something either Germany or Scandinavia should invent as a sport. Because it's like, what do we do? Oh, we took all the football out of football. And, you know, now we spend an afternoon as a man plays the game using charts and spreadsheets. We only play for 11 minutes, otherwise we get sweaty, it's unpleasant. And most of the time the athletes are sitting down. There's the wall athletes whose job it is to stand still. That is, they're hard to get around because they're big. And we don't do much, it's nice. It is Germany Ball. You should try it. It is mostly maths.
It's such a weird fucking thing.
Somehow America loves it. Christ, it's boring. Cause like, you're basically just watching. It's a bit like fucking, what's that other deranged sport that they enjoy? The one where it's just cars driving in a circle.
Oh, NASCAR.
NASCAR, yeah.
Fuck,
it's
dude.
like that. It's like,
what is it, 100 laps?
yeah, normal people only ever tune in the hopes of something happening, which in any of these situations is someone getting a massive concussion or dying.
Yeah.
Cause like, Australia has kind of like a similar sports in like rugby union and rugby league. But like, these are active sports, like things actually happen. People get pissy if the refs stop the game for a reason that they don't think is good. Like, like the keeping the flow, keeping the game actually being played is a big part of like league and union.
Whereas, you know, America Ball is just like, well, we got to stop now. We got to organize our action figures on the field.
Yeah, fucking reshuffle the deck. All right, hold on. You know,
they
fucking
should make Gridiron a card game. You know, you can
practically is.
You can only play your Gronk if you pull it from the deck.
Yeah, you've got Gronk on field. You got to turn Gronk sideways if you want your active Gronk. You may want to go up because I'm guessing there's something in that door.
All right.
Like, you'll have to fight a bin to fucking get it. No, left.
Too late. What door?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Double fuck, Aaron. You really gronked yourself
gronked.
there.
That's only one.
Gronked. Look out.
Bet it lower like is gonna kill someone, yeah. Mini
Elaine's
ghost.
fucking possessed.
Well, I think she is. Like, that dancing is not normal.
That is a good episode.
Fucking
full,
great.
like, yeah, Julia Louis-Dreyfus really fucking made that work. Because it's hard to let yourself go enough to dance and then dance willfully that terribly and have it still look kind of organic.
Yeah.
I think that was an achievement. And then, so, like, a team that's never won America Ball won the
have they
fucking
never
America
won?
Ball. Apparently, yeah.
Oh, okay,
like, so,
wow.
I don't know, like a fucking 100 years or some shit.
Shit.
So I can understand them being excited, but I think that they should add more actual fucking sport. Because I'm like fucking, I'm watching this and I'm like galaxy brain here, because I'm finally piecing things together that I think, like, you know, no one's ever actually put together, right? So, like, how do you suppose, I think it's like Philadelphia, right? How do you suppose Philadelphia celebrated winning? The victory.
I'm guessing riots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A fucking riot. And like, not in the opposing team's town, which would be unbelievably cunty, but still follow basic.
So they rioted in their own town.
Yeah. And I mean, like, you I'm watching these videos, and people are like, they've got chains on traffic lights somehow. Who brought
fuck?
People are like toppling this shit like they're statues of Saddam.
Jesus,
like they're pulling shit down, and they're flipping cars over, and no one's really doing anything about it exactly. And it's like, I feel like shouldn't someone stop this? Because it's this shit that brings out my fucking inner black nationalist. Because it's like, what happens when whites succeed at something? Oh, they trash a town and people are just fucking patient with it. It's like, fucking black people complain that like some 15-year-old got shot, and it's like, oh, steady on, get the National Guard out. gotta stop the jigaboos from getting a bit antsy. And meanwhile, like, fucking white cunts and like, people are trying to like play it down. They're just excited and shit. It's like, flip my car! What if that was your car?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but the first time I could take a dump in 2 weeks, like, I was super excited about that. I'm not going to go flip over a fucking car.
And again, they won. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, it's just it's a happy day riot.
There's been riots in Australia before after some sports events, but again, usually in the opposite town. People who lost.
Usually they've been the result of two teams, and I spoke about this like last time, where it's like just the worst shots. Like, I want all of these people to get bashed to death with a brick, because if the way you celebrate your fucking town winning a thing is to just wreck it, you're subhuman. You've lost voting privileges. Terrible things should happen to you. You should, like, I think the active threat you could get to prevent this bullshit is, like, for every fucking broken thing or flipped car, the mayor, like, the police just allow angry black protesters to have, like, 1 hour per flipped car in your stupid fucking fuckwit town. Like, and I don't mean, like, the sort of passive, like, oh, we're gonna use peaceful methods. I mean, the fucked up ones, the sketchy retards that show up late to every protest and, like, throw bottles through windows and shit. Like, you get them. They get to hang out in your town for, like, just an hour per car. And, you're not allowed to murder or rape, but you could, like, trash shit. Fuck it, you're just, like, trash shit. If you want, you can just move into somebody else's house. And if they can't get rid of you, if the 2 hours is up and they're still in there, that's their house. Because fucking seriously. Fucking had a right. Well, some of us did. I don't fucking care that I'm not talking about you, am I? You fucking retards.
It's always such a weird day when Super Bowl's on, because my Twitter feed just goes to shit.
It's the stupidest. It's the least amount of sport per sport. It's so weird. It's like the lightest of light beer.
It is fucking bizarre to me as well, yeah. I don't get it.
And then again, and I think that's the problem is, I think if there were more actual, people would get their sport energy out if it was more than, because that's the problem, there's like 11% sport, and then what? You got like 89% nothing. That 89% goes home and hasn't been, it's just been worked up into a frenzy. So now it's just like, flip a car!
At least, like, if you can't flip cars, can you at least, like, all dress up like little Hulks? Like, make it a spectacle for me.
Like, you should feel embarrassed about yourself if you do stuff like that. And I do really honestly hope that you get, like, I don't know, some kind of debilitating cancer. Maybe not death. I want you to suffer. I want you to live and be uncomfortable. Because you're a subhuman. If your idea of celebrating... Again, celebrating a victory. Celebrating a victory.
That's weird.
Like, and it's always the worst levels of stupid that make you understand other dumb shit. Like, I don't think having a riot because your team lost is good. By comparison, it's amazing.
So like next time we win an award or something prestigious, we'll go out and flip a car. It's fine. Go out and have a nice dinner, celebration, have a drink.
And I mean, like, Brisbane's got an astonishing collection of... really, to the modern world, valueless fucking endomorphic chuds. Like, it's just convicts.
Yeah.
They were ferried out.
We were the convict country. Get the fuck out of our country. You guys go here. Do your own shit.
For every few, political prisoners and people who maybe shouldn't have gotten sent out here, they mailed out some just essentially barely fucking sapient sets of knuckles. And they bred. And now there's just a lot of them milling around. And... as bad as they are, I don't think there's ever been a celebration riot in Brisbane. There's been some dumb shit, but, no one's been like, oh, fucking Brisbane won. Cool, what are we gonna do? Let's flip some cars. Yeah. You gotta break out the rubber bullets. You gotta get all, like, the black SWAT guys.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, look out, the whites are a bit fucking tetchy. You gotta be careful of those, like, football whites, Aaron.
Football whites.
You can tell they're a bit wrong by the shape of their heads.
Absolutely.
Is the thing.
That one has very Gronk-like
Yeah,
qualities.
that's the fucking, they've got the Gronk divot, which indicates an inability to cope with, I wonder what's gonna happen here, Aaron.
Suck.
The Gronk divot, which indicates the inability to cope with good news. Fucking, I remembered when I graduated uni and punched myself in the dick.
Fucking got slightly better. One bin went away.
One bin, that's it. One bin's a good
fucking
trade.
thing about these ghosts is they're doing one hit of damage to me. They're doing nothing, but the status effects are fucking strong. And that's bullshit, because I've out-leveled them now. The status effects should just miss half the fucking time now. But it's just like, nah, man, we'll just fuck you in the ass. It's like, thanks, man. Really appreciate it. You stinky ghosts. I don't think that's how ghosts work. I don't think you can smell a ghost.
Imagine if that was, like, that was how, like, ghosts could manifest as, like, just slight chemicals in the air that you could smell.
I think that's how ibises came about. Have you ever seen, like, just a fucking ton of them at once? It's scary.
Yeah, they all hang out at the dump.
Yeah.
And, like, this one creek near the dump that we saw that time.
Yeah, there was, like, 100 ibis in that.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Like, we were driving to the dump, and there was this, like, long creek. And it wasn't, like, near the dump. Like, you weren't in dump territory. It was just, like, it was just on the
5K
way.
away.
Yeah, it was just, it was on the road that would lead you eventually to the dump. And there's just this fucking, like, creek, and it's a flowing creek, so it's, like, fairly pleasant. But there's just, like, 100 fucking ibis along the fucking bank of it. Like shitloads. Like, enough that you, like, probably wouldn't want to walk down it.
Yeah, no.
Like, I don't think, really, like, because the way the ibis beak is designed, that they're going to be that dangerous eventually. I'm not sure if I can get pinched to death, but I don't want to get pinched that much.
Yeah.
Like, at all. I just don't think that's a fun... Is Krama still frozen?
I think so.
I think something heals that. If he's not diamondized, I think Heal Beta can fix that.
Let's have a look-see.
I love the shitty little ghost effect.
Yeah. I think he's good.
Yeah, he's fine. Alright. Yeah, he's fine now.
Yeah, he's fine. Sweet. Fuck this sewer.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Oh, okay, there's a difference in the bin colors.
Yeah. Yeah, the light ones are interactable.
Well, see, I was playing it on my phone. So I
right.
had it as a handheld, so I don't think I ever looked at it that closely.
Fucking this sucks.
That amazing ghost spiders. Oh, what is it? What is it?
It's another filthy fucking roach. Oh, he's the filthy
He's
roaches.
furious because his team won. It's a joyful riot.
I just love it shaking its little fist.
I know, that's the bit that tickles me just right. I think the tiny little ghost attacked... Like, did the tiny little ghost attack
It tried to attack Elaine.
Fucking...
It's a little shit. It hasn't really done anything yet.
A little cunt. It's like having a toddler strapped to your head. Yeah, like, that's not fun. Like,
Fuck off, you eye bin. I'm just walking through here. Fuck you. I don't care.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point, because you might be able to get stuff on the way out. Although I think you come up...
I'm going up this one. I'm taking a chance. Yeah! Like a door.
Take a chance, take a chance.
Oh, fuck. Gonna be nothing in this room. It's gonna be all sadness.
It's just this one roach locked in here by himself. Oh, Aaron. You know, it's time for what I'm assuming is gonna be now a weekly fucking segment here at Keep It Classy. It's called Great Moments in Emotional Support Animals. Okay! Alright. Great moments in emotional support animals. Drum roll. Aaron. Okay, I'm gonna say the words emotional support and then you have to guess the fucking animal. Emotional support!
Echidna.
Fuck! You're actually weirdly close.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Alright. So this emotional support animal, and this is good, because this is, I think, like, the opposite end. Almost. Like, almost the opposite end.
Okay.
From, like...
Because it was Peacock
last week, yeah. It was
a broken bazooka. Fuck yes.
Oh, yeah, that you want fixed. So yeah, last week it was a peacock, and the peacock I object to because, A, I don't think anyone's really got a trained peacock.
No.
Like, dogs have been with humans for almost as long as we've been humans. I can look at a dog and know that probably someone somewhere can tell it what to do. Hell, I might be able to tell it what to do. You know, I've had good luck with that in the past, which really, like, there is nothing that shits off a woman more than her dog paying more attention to you than it does to her. Because that rubs in the I get a stat buff about controlling things because I'm big. It's like, yeah, that's great. But like, fucking, the dog. All right, dogs. Dogs have jobs. Dogs can probably vote. It's fine. I'm okay with the dog. Peacock. Although I don't think a peacock could kill me, I think a peacock could be annoying to the point where I'm thinking about killing it, and I don't want to have to kill a peacock. I don't want to have to deal with that.
I'd like to eat one.
Yeah, like that's a stress.
I think it tastes exotic.
Yeah, I wonder what like would taste like. But again, like, on a plane, I mean, I'm not gonna cook it.
No.
Like, a peacock on a plane, again, just saying that, is like, okay, there's a lot of potential for hassle. Does it still have its ass feathers? Because if it unfurls, that's ridiculous.
Just imagine it like shoved in the overhead locker and the thing
just
and feathers coming out.
Like, where is it? It makes an unpleasant noise when it gets riled up. Like, there's a lot of ways a peacock can be a bother to people in, in a fucking, particularly in a fucking plane. Like, I'd be weirded out seeing someone just walking around holding a peacock.
Oh, no.
But at least,
He's alive, just.
So yeah, this one was emotional support hamster.
Ooh!
Now, an emotional support hamster, I feel, is like quite the opposite end of the situation. Because
it's small.
Yeah.
It's fucking manageable.
Yeah,
do you
even know what a hamster sounds like?
Oh, it's weird.
It's like a little, there's like a little noise.
They freak me the fuck out. I don't like it.
Yeah, like, and I mean, that's, on the odd occasion, it makes a fucking sound, So yeah, it's like, because you could have like 3 or 4 fucking emotional support hamsters on you right now. Like you could be wearing a fucking exosuit that was just a habit trail of emotional support hamsters just scooting about it. I wouldn't care. I mean, if someone had one on them on a plane, I probably wouldn't give a shit, because the absolute worst that's going to happen is someone on a plane is going, "Can you help me find my hamster?" Which is a little bit of an inconvenience, but also kind of funny.
Yeah.
Because again, what's a hamster going to do? Maybe bite you, maybe nip you. Like, that's probably the worst thing. Like, there might be someone who's like weirdly specifically allergic to hamsters, but I think if you're allergic to hamsters, you're probably allergic to like just hairy people as well. So you're probably gonna have like pills for that. You'll have a treatment plan in effect. So yeah, so this to me feels innocuous.
Where are you finding all these fucking emotional support animals?
People send them to me now because I'm like emotional support Gabriel.
Okay.
So
but like, are they just like articles, or are they like stories people have heard?
Oh no, these are events that occur. This one happened recently.
Okay.
This one happened like today or yesterday. So this chick wants to get on a plane with her emotional support hamster. And I'm like, that actually, again, it's one of those issues of, I think they're an almost equal level of stupid, but stupid and harmless gets a bigger walk than stupid and damaging. So like, emotional support panther, no. Emotional support peacock on a plane? No. Emotional support hamster, fine. I don't fucking, you could fire a hamster at me and holy shit, there it is. Look, it's the emotional support hamster. So, for some reason that I really haven't fucking ascertained, the fucking company suggested that they didn't want her to bring the emotional support hamster along, and that she should flush it down the toilet. And then she flushed it down the toilet.
What?
Yeah. And I'm not kinda...
A toilet in the airport?
I don't know. I don't, like, fucking probably at the airport. But like, I think you forego the right to have an emotional support anything now.
Yeah.
Because if it really... I know, like, if it really was your emotional support animal, you wouldn't kill it.
Yeah.
You'd do what the fucking peacock lady did and chuck a fucking fit. Like, fine. Like, I just let her bring the fucking... I don't understand. I'll carry it. It's fine. It's small.
Alright, Ghost, stop touching fucking Jerry. Like... Freeze, you fucking rat. Get out of here.
Just wait till Gorge starts firing off the big rockets. Eat shit. Eat so much shit. So yeah, the lady fucking killed her fucking, emotional support hamster.
That's just not right, dude.
And like, yeah, in a way that it's like kind of fucking grim. And this whole thing is just sort of fucked. Because now again, this is one of those situations where like, this is gonna have to get dealt with now.
Yeah.
Like, there's gonna have to be rules in place for what is and what isn't an acceptable emotional support animal. And again, like, I really feel like that's going too far as a request, and B, that's definitely going too far to do it. Like, don't put your fucking emotional support hamster in a toilet. Like, don't flush it, because it's dead now.
Yeah.
And so...
No, it's probably alive, sitting on a crocodile's back. It's
yeah.
It's emotional
being taught
support now.
ninjutsu by a magic rat. That's, you know, we all know how this works.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Furries, Furries fucking bestiality.
Can't move in a fursuit. And that's like, you know, I don't want to, like, it's one of those things where codification fucks things up because it puts hard lines in that people are always going to argue. Like, what about an emotional support echidna? You know? Because, like, have you got little nubbins on its quills?
It's, you know, it's cuddly on the inside, prickly on the outside, just like me.
Yeah, it's a, you know, that's a... Because I don't expect to get attacked by an echidna, but carrying one around, I feel. And also, like, you know, if you need emotional support, like, again, like with dogs, right?
Yeah.
Dogs can tank an awful lot. Again, they've got jobs, you know, essentially.
Yeah.
So...
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. You want to go back down into the sewer and, like, find the...
Wait, what?
It'll come in handy when you find a magic, like, fucking
Carrot
bunny
key, a
later.
special type of bunny's favorite carrot, okay. For some reason, my brain went a special type of carrot's favorite bunny, and it really hurt my head.
Because I bet a dog can take the stress, but, like, you know, what could a hamster...
Yeah, run, you fucking flea-infested pieces of shit.
Like, what could a hamster... You know, how much can a hamster tolerate emotionally? Like, how much of this emotional support is just turning an animal into your emotional toilet? You know, like, how much are you able to dump onto a fucking...
There's a limit here.
Yeah, like, these are not a bold species. You can scare these things to death.
Yeah.
You know? It's a fucking fist-sized nugget of defenseless fluff.
Poor hamster. Fucking flush down the toilet. I still can't get over that. Oh, do it. Okay. Right. Fucking...
I mean, again, you know, stick it in a shoebox. You know, and again, I think that this is a weird situation where people are trying to bring all kinds of weird shit, but like in, you know, most of the rules most of the time, in a pinch, before we have, you know, an established organizational framework of what to do with our emotional support beasties, you could probably get something the size of a fucking fist onto a plane. Like, I'm okay, just it's weird. You know, maybe it's a bit unfair if the other day I was told my fucking, you know, emotional support marmot wasn't allowed on the plane. But, you know,
fucking, what is a marmot? Isn't it like just a little rodent thing?
Yeah, it's one of the pointy rodents. It's a bit like a, you know, it's in the fucking weaselly kind of shape. I don't know if they're in the same family exactly, but it's the same shape. It's like a fucking fluff snake that is strangely sinister to me in a lot of ways. It's like a stoat and a vole. Like, they're kind of similar. Things British birds of prey eat. Or owls.
Yeah, fuck off, Poison. Get out of here. Also, Hungry HP Sucker is so good, dude.
Oh, really?
It's wide effect. It hits all of the fuckers.
Oh, it's all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Gorge is like just becoming more useful by the fucking
Oh, yeah, no, like that... Dude, when you get the bazookas and shit, and it's just like, what do you got? Oh, infinite bottle rockets. It's like,
fucking bazooka.
Oh, yeah.
I
think you went into this one.
No, I went in the last one, didn't I? I don't fucking know. Anyway.
Pretty sure you went into this one.
Just walk past you, fucks.
Excuse me as I scooch.
SNES CPU's having a fucking heart attack. Can you get away from the door? Thank you. Fuck off. There's a butterfly in here.
No. Well, you know. That poor... Like... You know, I think this has upset me so much I need an emotional support animal.
Just fucking check the sewer, bro.
Like, I honestly believe now that nobody's in charge of this. Nobody... Oh, yeah, that's something. Oh, Kenny? Nope. Oh, well, you got a sneak attack on its butthole, at least.
Yay.
Like, nobody's in charge. Like, again, this is kind of like fucking the word natural on, like, packaging. It's like, hey, no one's fucking in charge of this. Like, and I really think now, like, cause what, did the hamster have training? Like, did it have like a 3-year fucking counseling course under its belt? Was it a counseling hamster?
I think it was thrust into the unknown and it had a bad time. Sort of like those, you know, when kids try to put hamsters in like homemade rockets and they just explode.
Oh yeah, Lord, don't do that. Like, fucking,
like,
you know.
if it goes to space, how's it coming back?
Yeah, think. You're not Russia. Like, fucking just mail your fucking animals into the void.
You're not Elon Musk sending cars into space for no fucking reason.
Elon. You seen his mother?
No.
Looks exactly like Mom from the Futurama. Really? Like, it's fucking insane. Like,
oh, that's great.
So much of Elon Musk makes more sense when you see a picture of the mom.
I have to look up this.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see the...
Yeah.
That fucks that. I think that's something that... I'm not sure if it's reusable, but it works really hard.
Let's have a read of it. Causes almost instantaneous rusting. 400 points of damage gone after one use.
Alright, that's a shame. Oh, it's good against robots. And there are robots.
Good thing I haven't met a robot in fucking forever.
Oh, they're coming though.
The robots.
This is my emotional support robot. Like, again,
the robot pounded my anus.
Yeah. Am I able to bring my fucking... Well, they're gonna run away from
I know,
me.
but it's just annoying because I was here literally a second ago and there was nothing.
RNG, baby. Like, there's gotta be of some kind of government body in charge of, like, what you can put the words emotional support in front of.
Yeah.
Like, because this is gonna get worse before it gets better.
Fuck it, I'll put my head into the ring. I'll be an emotional support animal. I mean, I'm a fucking mammal. I'm technically an animal.
If I get to fly around and see some shit, I'll say I'm an emotional support. I'll be your emotional support.
I'll fucking slap you in the face and be like,
I'm actually,
fuck up.
Unlike the hamster, I'm actually capable of providing humans with functional emotional support. Alright, fuck you, cockroach.
Yeah. I mean, I'll say that, you know, you can talk to me anytime.
Yeah.
And when you send me a message or send a message on Messenger, it will say like I've read it, and then I'll reply to you 3 hours later. Because, you know, I was playing Fallout. I had a thing.
Yeah. I was playing my emotional support video games. Like, because, again, hamster makes more sense, because you could go to a shop and get a hamster. Like, the thing about the peacock that's still tickling my brain is, where'd you get a peacock? Like, you know, I've seen pet stores, at least in Australia, there's no, I don't know, maybe in fucking...
I bet Florida. From the zoo.
I bet Florida you could go to a pet store and just buy a peacock. It just feels like a Florida thing. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's like, you gotta go, like, grey market, you know? Like, I gotta go onto... Like how if you go onto fucking Gumtree or whatever, you can just get like fucking goats.
Maybe they just stole it from a zoo. Like fucking, did you see that tourism ad for Australia with Chris Hemsworth and what's his face?
Was that the fake crocodile thing? No, I saw like the teaser for the fucking ad, which is an upsetting sentence to have to say out loud.
Like, I didn't know it was because I woke up one morning and I'm just like, oh, there's an ad for Australia. It's a new Dundee movie, and I clicked it, and then it's just like at the end, it's like an ad, and I'm like, I'm actually upset that that's not a movie now.
Give it a minute.
I hope it becomes a movie, because like having like Hugh Jackman as the Prime Minister and Russell Crowe is like this, you know, Russell Crowe basically being Murdoch, Rupert Murdoch. It's just too good. I need that. Upsetting.
Russell Crowe is like Venom to Hugh Jackman's Spider-Man.
Yeah. Russell Crowe is
not a villain exactly, but larger, scarier, and more aggressive.
Yeah.
Sometimes solves problems with punches when talking could have helped.
Doesn't he throw phones as well? Didn't he do that?
Yeah. Like, chucking something at somebody is a weird thing to me.
It is. Especially a phone.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. I don't have any money.
I suppose I don't have, like, the kind of problems rich people have.
No. You know, if you throw a phone, you know, your phone's gone.
Yeah, well, I'm just not used to problems having ready solutions. So I suppose when you get used to, like, existence just being one fucking endless grind of unsolvable issues, you learn not to really get that upset about them.
True.
This is, you know, then what happens? I get angry. Oh, what? Well, then I'm fucking... Yeah, cool.
That's not the one I was hoping to get fixed, but it's okay.
Now I'm in a shitty situation and angry. Fucking, rockadoodle. I think I gotta go back to the Sphinx.
Gone after one use, Gorge, you're killing me here, buddy. How about you fix some of the... Maybe I should, like, take all the items off him, but the bazooka. Probably
no, because it's attached to his level, I think.
So he'll just fix it if he's level enough.
Yeah, or I think it's actually attached to his intelligence level.
Ah, okay.
So if you get any like intelligence capsules or something, or have the opportunity to like buy them, fucking get them.
IQ 39.
Yeah,
eh?
you need to like fucking get Gorgie as clever as possible.
He's not fucking... Oh, he's better than Kramer, that's for sure. Fucking hell.
Yeah, Kramer's
15.
retarded because he's from like one of those weird poverty countries.
Let's go back to...
Foreskin. Scaraba.
This isn't it. Is it Dalam?
No, Scaraba.
Scaraba. Also, you were right. Scaramanga was played by Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't remember Christopher Lee being that young. Like he's just always been old.
I was gonna say, was he though? Like when I.
Well, his hair was brown.
It was. So what? I thought it was the guy from Fantasy Island. Was the guy from Fantasy Island Christopher Lee?
I don't know. I didn't look that far.
Down. I gotta look this up too now because it's gonna drive me insane.
But yeah, because someone said no, it was him, and then I googled it, and I'm like, hey, that is him. It's like, holy shit, he looks young.
Ricardo Montalban. That's him.
All right, fuck off, fancy dinosaur. I'm gonna kick you in the tits. I hate that thing. Look at it. Thinks it's so much better than me.
Transosaurus Rex.
Like it's sort of like, it looks like it's sort of trying to dance. You know?
Very little in this game looks aggressive. You know, I think a lot of the time you just wander around punching fucking wildlife.
Fuck you, wildlife.
It's a bit like how the opening, like, 2 hours of every Metroid game is just you shooting cane toads, basically.
Fucking, I know, right?
Like, fucking local wildlife. What is it? Well, it's just there. You know?
Dun, 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 just killing, like, all the wildlife
Yeah,
in the
like,
backyard.
it's mostly just you shooting fucking space echidnas. Because you can't roll through
fucking
them.
sunstroke. Who is it? Keep It Classy is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.